The landscape is quite an interesting one for energy in Kenya. I would say that it's quite volatile at the moment in terms of how Kenya is consuming. It's a growing market, so the need for power is more, and what you have is not enough generation. So something like energy efficiency becomes key in creating a stable network.
Accor is the second largest hotel management company in the world. In this part of the world, we're actually the most aggressive, fastest growing and largest footprint hotel management company. I'm really glad to say in this little market of ours, Nairobi, we have both in this hotel and my previous hotel, Ibis Styles, we have had very fruitful negotiations and discussions and implementations with companies such as Best Energy that are market leading in this field.
The problems that hotels and other hospitality players are facing when it comes to their energy efficiency is just the lack of visibility. At the moment, they're not able to actually see where they're wasting power, and they know that it's quite a large chunk of their operating expense.
I'm what you'd probably call an energy manager in this project, whereby as Best Energy, we've started with the installations for all the monitoring equipment, all the way through to now training the team on site, which includes the engineers all the way through to the different HODs, in terms of understanding what energy management is, understanding the different strategies that we're trying to take up to bring down their consumption as much as possible. With a hotel this size, in terms of management of their energy, I would actually say it's quite difficult. Why? Because you've got a lot of different sections that you have to consider. So not only the several kitchens that they're obviously operating, the laundry department, you've got pumps obviously on their pool side and their water management side. So being on top of it all, is quite crucial, so that you can understand where the wastages are and what needs to be done. The Q's products we've attached in the use we've put it in for the refrigeration. So in a project like this, we've used it on the cold rooms. Several cold rooms are used throughout because of their kitchens. It's got a fantastic control in terms of the setup, and the whole premise is the fact that it's controlling the cycles of the compressor. So reading the food temperature as opposed to obviously the ambient temperature. And what we found in terms of the impact is, as much as there's usage of the cold rooms or the assets, the compressor is not used as frequently. Which means that you're obviously saving on consumption, or saving on energy itself, but also saving on the maintenance cost of that asset as well.
To see a net gain on this project from the moment we started installing Eniscope was about a 3 to 4 month period, where we were able to gather enough data to make quite significant changes to their operations. And since then, we've seen a net gain every month. So it's been a phenomenal progression in the project.
The last 15 months, I can see a reduction of $75,000, and per occupied room, annual basis, if you calculate a $15 reduction on utility, that is a huge impact, and an overall 15% utility consumption reduced.
With the success of Movenpick, we're very confident that this will be spread across the wider network of Accor brands. We are already starting to engage with other brands across the region. We've actually started installations with the Fairmont Group, and we'll be seeing a wider network rollout very soon.
Eniscope is such a good device. The data it outputs compared to the size of the device, it's very amazing the way it performs. And definitely, yes, I may recommend to any interesting hotel operators or hotel owners to look at it.
the Eniscope project and product is definitely something I would recommend. It's been fantastic. It was very, very easy to install, as I said, very unobtrusive. You wouldn't even know it's there, that there was no interruption to the operation, and the benefits have been almost instant.